Greetings, synergizing comrades, and welcome back to Synergy. You're here today on my morning cup of tea, and we will be continuing our town. Last time, we survived a sweltering season, and now I think everything is just hotter by default. There's some sunshade trees that are still withering that need a little bit of love. So, oh, never mind. They seem to be recovering. Okay, things are recovering. It was pretty dire for a while, but I think things are okay. I have also been looking at what we want to do next. And what we want to do is we have to fix our overcrowding issue. And I was thinking of just making another district for what's it? Tools district? What is it? This one, display square. A crafter's district, but I noticed that over here we can actually unlock the sandy furrows square because I think that's gonna feel really nice at a particular location, and that is right here. It's sandy furrows square. I think it makes sense. So, what's all this? So, I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, first, of course, most importantly, before we let things go on their own, is we definitely need to... we definitely need to look at the pontoons. We need to make sure that our pontoons have workers again. Just so that we have water coming back in. Oh, that's a lot of pontoons, isn't it? Slowly burning through all of our workers. Wait, is there a... There we go. Ooh! Alright. So, pontoons are back on assignment. Now, the next thing we gotta do is we have to set up that sand thingy. So, we've talked about this before. We had to remove some of these cinder boys. But, I think now we can finally get the sand collection. Sand extractor. It's so funny that we can't put it here. What is this? Okay, so... put one there. And one there. Just so that they are already down. Even though we can't build them yet. Then let's look at the research tree. We could probably speed up some of our research through sacrificing water for it. Now that we've seen that water is not as much of a struggle as it used to be. So what if I give you 1,000 water? We get these. Where do these get developed? Oh, in the textiles department. Okay. And then soon we'll be able to unlock that. So I'm kind of now... I don't want to say rushing because I'm never rushing in my life. I'm always like, I'm gonna rush. And then people are like, this is you rushing. I'm just a slow, chill kind of person, you know? But we're gonna rush the production of that. And then we have to figure out a road system here. I guess we kind of are giving up on the symmetry there. Are you nasty to live next to? No, you're just toxic to other plants. Which honestly also isn't nice for this poor tree here. But... oh. I was about to say, we could cut these down for wood, but it's not like there's a lot of wood in there. Right. I've been also thinking about what we want to do in terms of sand glider garage. Do we think we can get that in there? Sand glider garage. That's the next unlock as well, isn't it? They wanted us to unlock the sand glider garage. But for that we'll need some protective gear. Okay, I got your number. We could also get the paper mill for cheap-ish. And that will let us build one, which will let this district have more slots. The main problem that we're having right now is overcrowding. And also I feel like we do need to maybe rush our stuff a little bit more. What's your problem? Lack of carriers? The expedition has reached its destination, abundance in the deep. Following a rift that becomes wider and deeper as they progress, the explorers reach the rim of a round chasm encircled with tents and smaller buildings. Locals are mainly artisans and cooks, but the origin of their raw material isn't too obvious. The chasm provides for our workshops and kitchens, my friends, says one of the village elders. Do you wish to see how we trade with it? Whoa. The town's inhabitants gather around a chasm, where a system of beams, ropes, and chains hangs above the void. Artisans are loading metallic basket with preserved food and building tools. Afterwards, a woman with big arms starts turning some rotative lever to lower the offerings into the darkness. 15 minutes later, 3 drum beats resound from the deep, and the basket comes up, loaded with a variety of products. You're free to make a trade too, if you can afford it, says the elder. So there's somebody down there who's just like, give us stuff in return for stuff. Ooh. I think for us, we tend to have an abundance of food rather than tools. So I'm gonna go for simple food. Nice. Is that it? Are we done? No, we have more to do. Oh, right. What was that? Oh. I don't remember what we were missing. Well, there's always watching last time's video. Damn. Does anyone remember what we were missing in that Inselberg? Alright, let's return to the city. We gotta go. Another thing that we should perhaps prioritize is at some point we do want to make sure that we have our agriculture set up a little bit more. I'm thinking we really push into it, you know. Sand gliders is available. Oh, and also decorations. Interesting. Okay, sand glider garage. Equipped with ore, sand gliders can navigate the dunes. What is it? Explorer. More explorers, more... Oh. Oh, okay. Does it have a maintenance cost? It does. The maintenance cost is science. Not sure how I feel about that. Meanwhile, this is almost unlocked. I think we're gonna prioritize this. I'm sorry. We need to get the housing situation underway sooner rather than later, you know? So we're just gonna let them deliver their thingies there. Oh, why? And we only have 4 children. Okay, maybe we stop one of the pontoons. Need you working. I need you working. Also, while we prepare for that new district, we're just gonna push this back. And actually, I'm gonna move this kitchen back in. Okay, so if we were to do some agriculture here, what is the range of a little bit of water? let's just check. Water. Oh, it's pretty big. Okay, interesting. So honestly, we don't need a lot. We just have this on the smallest possible pump. And then we just have a little bit of water going out. And we could do one on this side as well. Yes. Keeps telling me sand gliders is available. I know. I'm not taking it for a reason. So, we already have a carpentry. So, let's just build another carpentry for now. And then we'll put in something later. You know? Carpentry. Ooh, it's big. Big old carpentry. Yeah, it could just be back there. You know what I was thinking? I've never done a super long video on this channel. And I thought it might be fun just to at some point do one. And by that I mean, like, there are some videos out there where people are like, this is a one video, but it's a full game, right? So it's like a 12-hour video. And I think it would be fun to put one out. And maybe I'll do it with this game. Maybe I'll do one that's one mission of this game, but I just do it in one sitting and put that out and see how that happens. I could put chapters in, you know, chapters per cycle or something. So it's easy to track your progress through it. But yeah, I just, you know, for me, this YouTube is, it's kind of a fun time to explore stuff. You know, we should just do some mushroom soup. We'll do mushroom soup for a bit. It's not great for the water, but it seems like we're having some trouble with these bushes. Also, let's make this high priority. I see nothing's happening here. So these are in good health. I wonder how you get it to 100%. Dies when planted in hot soil. We know that part. Alright, so let's get this in. Also, speaking of fun YouTube stuff, I have more news. I have news. I've gotten another thingy, promo key. So we'll be doing another promotional one. It'll be on Tuesday. So this video should be out on Monday. That one will be on Tuesday. It's a really interesting game. I've just seen the key, so I haven't looked too much into the game yet. But I'm enjoying playing some of these games, you know, that we get for free. That's really fun. So I hope that you'll watch it tomorrow. I haven't recorded it yet, but I'll probably do it after this one. Get some stuff, you know, whipped out in the morning. I feel like we need another storage here. Maybe that's one of the reasons that a lot of things are taking a while, is that we don't have good storage facilities. Is that possible? This is pretty close, so maybe not. If I remove these cinder sprouts that are also just unhappy. Oh, is the soil moist because we have... Wait. Oh, yes. Well, I see why. And you also that's why. Because we've watered this location. But it's interesting that hatta trees also do not like moist soil. All right, how goes this part? So now you guys should be super happy because you have the water, you have everything supplied for you, which is lovely. Look at that stuff happening in there. That garden is so awesome. Have you built your stuff? Why have you not finished it? Oh. Okay, so now, is it now available? Do we have the stuff? Let's get the sand gliders. Oh no, let's get this. Toil and rest. So this will take 30 sand. But presumably we will have the 30 sand. To start the city's next expansion, our engineers proposed the building of a garden dedicated to meditation, as well as a restoration of a well pump that should help exploit natural resources. Interesting. So does that mean that this fountain square needs to be built on something existing? All right, here we go, everyone. The displaced district has reached tier 4. Okay, so it can go up to 67. What kind of number is that? That's not divisible by 3. 66 is gonna be 22 houses? A house has 3, right? So 22 houses. So we currently have 54, so to get to 66, that's 12, is 4 more houses. Okay, we can do that. These are all +0, so maybe we maybe we settle here. Although, might also be an idea to put some agriculture there and take advantage of the fact that there's still some green soil, and instead we can have houses here in this like slightly mixed area. Yeah, I think that might be the call, and that would still be in range of some of this. So yeah, you can see here the range is pretty big. So we could have houses here and they would be naturally cooled by the science district's water stuff, which is nice. So with that, let's actually work on the agriculture here. So do these guys mind if they are overcrowded? I don't think they do. So we're gonna go to the plant nursery and we're gonna say it's time to just plant as many as we can of these. Oh, you can do up to 10 in one go. And you know what? We'll probably also need to do some vegetables because who knows how long these are going to be able to survive up there. But maybe we focus on these here and then vegetables somewhere else. This is going to cost us a lot, but in the long run, I think it's a good idea. You know? Oh, not over there, please. We'll have to remove that one. It's fine. Are all of them covered by a thingy though? That's another thing we'll have to check. If they are all within range of a whipping gourd. I don't think they are. What is the range of a whipping gourd? It's about this. So I think if we take out this one bush, we can put a whipping gourd here and that'll be good. Okay. It has been removed. And now, can we plant one of them? I think we can, right? Oh, well. We'll have to wait for this to happen. But then we can definitely plant a whipping gourd in there. Well, there's one over there. Well, now there's going to be one over here as well. And you guys maybe also need one. We'll have some standard whipping gourd positions. Okay. Expedition returned, new trades unlocked, and we got 2 of these artifacts. Nice. Alright, my dear expedition people. You're going to just be providing us with a little bit of work for now. We're not going to send you away again. How's our sand? Why is the efficiency? Oh, the efficiency is mega boosted. Okay, cool. So, we're getting this sand. Let's take a look. Where would sand live? 10. Okay. Let's work on our new district. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be right here. Yep. And also new housing here. We're gonna do a lot of expanding now, just because we want to make sure that our houses and everything is covered before the next cycle. Also, wait, did I already mention? I've been looking at it and I just realized we are kind of halfway done with... We're almost halfway done with our game because it's only 40 cycles is the limit. So if we don't get that done, it's gonna be a game over, I guess. So we gotta be careful. Okay, so first things these people are gonna want is probably a shadow. Did I just make 4 of the same house? Oh. We'll have to get in there and fix that. I don't like there being just clones of each other. And then we gotta put in some stuff. Oh, we gotta put in some stuff. So we have this bench. They have water access through that, so we don't need water. The magnetic pillar is cool. We can just put it right there. So benches, magnetic pillar. And then they should probably be in range of the canteen and the tea and the infirmary and everything. So that's nice. And then a little culture thingy. Is there a space for a little culture thingy somewhere that I don't see? Could be here, honestly, and the pillar could be elsewhere. That kind of fits better, right? Culture thingy. And then the pillar can be here. Or the pillar can be here. Because it is... This is like a corner where not much is gonna fit. I don't think. Pillar has huge range. If we put it here, that kind of works, but it, yeah, and it's also not going to intersect anything there, right? That's just mostly going to be empty, probably, unless we have a 4x4 that we're going to put here. Okay, fine. We'll just put it there. Sorry to this house. And also this house. You're getting blown up. Okay. This district is built. Ooh. Alright, so considering our harsh living conditions, it is the city's duty to promote the development of its citizens and encourage them to care for themselves. This dry garden, which provides serenity and harmony among citizens, is a reflection of this commitment. Oh. So it's just a little zone for chilling. But I'm assuming it's mostly going to be residential. That's kind of my assumption here. We're going to get rid of these spikes. Sorry to these spikes. And honestly, even those hatted trees might have to go. Withering anyway. 3 citizens are homeless. Girl, stop it. Get a home. If you're homeless, just get a home. Let them eat stone house. Alright, cool. We can get rid of you as well. I'm gonna close one of these. We don't need the sand at a massive rate anymore. So the display square should be, yep, +6. That'll keep it maximum. Oh, we needed knowledge 15, I think, for that place. Right. Look at it. It's done. How much? 25 houses? So 25, it's a 3 per thing, so that's gonna be 8 houses for now. We're gonna go very dense with the housing here. I actually think this 6 situation is probably one of the better ones. Also, I just realized they already have a bonus from these. It's water holes. They don't need the bonus. You know what I mean? This is a waste of extra water. Because this is already a water hole. The hole. Yeah, we gotta fill in that. I don't like that being empty over there. Have you planted the bushes? Can I give you a new task? Okay. I would like a whipping gourd here. And one here. I guess whipping gourds are also a good way to store water. I mean, an okay way to store water. You just put the whipping gourds down and then you can get them out of the ground when you need the water. All right, let's make a plan for this new district. We're going to use the regular paths now and then we're going to make roads later. So I'm thinking most of these things have a range that could potentially cover a decent number of houses. Let's take a look. So if I take you have the same. The tree has a bigger shade range. Wait a second. Can I plant a hatted tree? Or hatted trees? Okay, well. We can plant a hatted tree. Wait, is the sunshade even bigger? How do I... Oh, I can just compare them. So it goes up to there. You also go up to there. Okay, so it's either the sunshade or the hatted tree. What is the difference between you two? So the sunshade tree needs... Sunshade has two things that it does. It has its own minus temperature. Are we doing anything with this fungus? Yeah, okay. So sunshade is definitely the thing that you want. Does not spread. It just wants living soil. Presumably this is dead soil though, right? That's the problem. Meanwhile, you... Okay, let's take a look. So I'm going to assume that dead soil is an organic matter issue. Oh, 12. See, that's more than dead soil. Okay, so that is dead. Oh, she's dead. She's dead over there. Very alive. Okay, so presumably that means that the shade tree... Oh, how do I get out of this? That means the sunshade tree can live. Bonus granted. What is the bonus? Is that the bonus? Whipping gourds appear nearby. But we don't need that. Bonus granted when planted in moist soil. Humidity is more than 60%. Well, that's not going to be the case. You're going to be probably very unmoist. You are dry soil, almost dry soil, but not fully dry soil. Okay. And then water holes do provide... The water holes do make it wet. And actually the range of that... What's happened here? Why are we dry all of a sudden? This should be high priority. Get an observatory, have it unlocked tier 4 in the city. What? Oh, shit. Maybe we should prioritize that at some point. Okay, we're getting distracted. So I'm just thinking, watering holes might help this. And honestly, if we just do this, that already covers so much. And we were almost covered enough. Yeah, just that does seem like the sensible thing, even though it will break the symmetry. This will just make everything wet. So what was it? It was like missing 3 tiles, right? So if we go to 17 and we boost this one to be 1 higher, that's great. We could even get the water all the way down there. We don't even have to use these fountains. Girl. Anyway, so this is the main thing that's going to happen right now. And then I will say, why don't we just get a temporary plant nursery? Let's get these back. Whipping gourd. 1 gourd here, 1 gourd here. And then, yes, let's get a plant nursery. Temporarily. High priority on this plant nursery. Let's get some work done, everyone. Places, people, places. And also, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you to toxic water because you're kind of not Our toxic water does seem to be going down. I'm gonna free up 4 more workers. Okay. Also, road-wise, what are we doing back here? Because it's kind of a mess. There's not really room for anything here, so I think we're gonna complete that. And then maybe just do that for now. This place is a little bit of a mess, but it is what it is. And that is a mess. Okay. Okay, good. Good. You guys gonna build this? Nice. Oof. Why is it struggling sometimes? Sometimes she's struggling, Aguilera, and I'm not sure why. But also, yeah, one of these could presumably cool so much of your land. That's something good for me to know for next time. For the next time we play this game, you know? Maybe I should stream this game at some point. I feel like when I'm making a video, I always feel so pressured to make decisions quickly because I'm like, oh, it's, you know, I don't want people to watch a video where I'm just making decisions for 7 hours. But on stream, we banter, we experiment a lot more. It's a little bit more of a relaxed atmosphere. I love how we've made our life around these hatted trees, though. This is pretty cool. Oh, what? That was a fast cycle. Okay, so now we are halfway through. Okay, cool. So let's talk about where these houses are gonna be. Oh, yeah. We want to wait until that thing is built. Do we want to chop down this hatted tree? We can always replant it. It's just out there now. Gonna get rid of some of these brambles. Some of these invasive species. Are you guys planting? It's going very slowly around this plant nursery. I just gotta say that. Are sand gliders available now? Yes. Okay, we can get the sand gliders now. So we'll work on 2 different things at the same time because we gotta get this also done. So we gotta build a sand glider garage. We go over to strategy. Oh, we can only have 1. Where does it go? Who benefits the most from it? Do you love a sand glider garage? You love a sand glider garage, right? You also love one, and honestly, you still need some more love, right? So maybe we put it here. Where is it? Oh, but we already have that. Oh, it does give it gives science research to everyone. Well, maybe we'll put it right there. That actually covers a lot of the houses. It's not in the sand, which is a bit silly. You know, you'd expect the sand glider garage to perhaps be out in the sand. But it does seem like a good idea to put it somewhere where it's going to hit a lot of the houses. And this is where it hits the most houses, I think. So, sorry to this cinder sprout. Sorry to this petrified giant. Okay. Now let's talk. This plant nursery is done. Satisfaction 100. Why is it satisfaction 100 in this little corner? I was just gonna go like here. But that's kind of fun. Anyway, we are gonna make our desert homes. And I think we're gonna put right. There's more. What is happening here? Let's check this soil. Humidity 100%. Organic matter low, so they don't care about that. Temperature, it's a perfect cross of temperature here. No shade. Okay. So, yes. I was just gonna experiment with basically making one large tree and then surrounding it with houses in its maximum range. But maybe that's not the play anymore. Maybe we want to... No. We just need it for the shade, so I think we're going to put it up here. That's where it's gonna go. So, looking at the time though, I think we are going to make this next time. Very excited for that. We will unfortunately be killing this tree. So sorry to this tree. It says still that with some transportation tasks they're never being done. We need more people in transportation? I never knew that logistics was going to be such a big part of this this game. Like, I guess it makes sense because all the old Impression Studios games also had logistics as a kind of a big issue, but you know. Okay, so let's build a sand glider garage. Let's at least get that done before we wrap up. Hell yeah! Some of you have never owned sand gliders, and it shows. We should probably plant this tree already, though. Just so that we are already, so that it's already growing. Just put it right there, I think. Can you have two pumps next to each other, pumping into the same thing? Presumably, yes. We should do that. We should do some science, but yes. This is probably not the best use of our stuff, but I do think... Are you planting? What's your problem? You haven't really planted anything since I've told you to plant. Maybe they got confused. Go, begin planting now. Working. I don't see you working. I see you not doing that. And we are going to require more of this stuff. That's also going to allow us to clean some of these stray bushes and expand our living situation around here, which I think is also going to be good. Okay, so have you guys planted this tree? Have you guys built this thing? It's being built! The sand glider garage is being built. It's almost done. Pachow. Hell yeah. Oh, a family of weavers arrived with the latest group of refugees. These craftsmen learned to work with the fiber of a tree they call the butterfly cascade, which provides plenty of resources and shade, but the weavers were forced to leave behind their orchard when they fled, and now they fear their tradition is lost forever. Perhaps we could find a specimen of this tree and introduce it into our environment. It sounds gorgeous. Lepidopteran willow. Oh, very fun. Good. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Don't like that we're burning research to get this done, but guess it is what it is. Okay, so I think this is where we're going to wrap it up. Next time, we do an entire new district out of here. It does seem that population grows tremendously whenever we build a new district. And we also can level up this district, and we can make it look nice. We can give it all the things it needs. Prevention unit. Interesting. Wiggled lotus. Oh, wigged lotus. I was like, wiggled. Diluvian bush. Corn. Oh, well, that's fun. Maybe some small amount of agriculture will exist in this place as well. It does seem like a diluvian bush might not be super miserable. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 60 satisfaction is fine. Plus the tree will provide some shade. So after the tree lives there, I think they'll be happy. 65 even for these. Yeah, you know what? We'll give them a little agricultural thingy as well. Well, this district is going to be so good. So, with that in mind, make sure to join us next time for the best district we've ever built. Totally not overhyping it. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I hope that you had a fun one. I'm really enjoying this game, so we're definitely gonna do this campaign, but then I might even want to do even more. So let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Also, let me know what other games you'd like to see. I am always trying out new stuff, and of course I'm still working on our old videos, on our old series. So if you're interested in those also, stay tuned. As always, if you comment something like, I want to see this game, or I want to see the return of this, like Odd Realm or Thrive or something, when the next video comes up in that series, I will just reply to your comment so that you get a little notification, even if you don't get notifications for my videos. So that's always a good thing to be like, I want you to try out this game, because then I'll be able to give you a little notification when that game comes out. So, all that being said, you can also come say hi on Twitch at twitch.tv/lulling, where I stream 5 times a week. And check out my other stuff. As I said, there's going to be another demo. There's going to be some other stuff. Or not demo. Full game. Not a demo. But a first impressions video. Alright, thank you so much, everyone. I will see you later. Have a nice rest of your life. Goodbye.